Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Power Sector News. Today's headlines: SJVN enters MOU with PTC India Limited to supply round-the-clock power. Punjab to promote renewable gas. Update on solar projects and tenders. Updates on electric vehicles. Coming to the details. SJVN Limited has entered into an MOU with PTC India Limited to collaborate on development of products to supply round-the-clock power. SJVN and PTC will jointly develop products for supply of renewable power from projects of SJVN bundled with available market capacity for supply of RTC power to beneficiaries. Primary objective of this MOU is to facilitate development of energy mix from renewable energy projects of SJVN for round-the-clock power. PTC will provide necessary market information in terms of availability of merchant power capacity from various sources. In addition to this, PTC will also study, explore, prepare and submit detailed report regarding supply of power from proposed renewable energy projects of SJVN to potential beneficiaries across India. SJVN has set its shared vision of capacity addition of 5000 megawatt by 2023, 12,000 megawatt by 2030 and 25,000 megawatt by 2040. Stubble burning is nothing but burning of agricultural waste. With annual surplus volume of 20 to 25 million tons of agricultural residue, most of which is burnt, leads to 31 million metric tons of GHG gases in a span of less than 75 days. Encourage production of renewable gas from all feedstocks using competing and sustainable technologies for all end-use applications. To promote the nascent sector of renewable gas in Punjab, Invest Punjab signed an MOU with Punjab State Office Renewable Gas Association of India for promotion of setting up biofuel projects and compressed biogas plants in Punjab. Verbio India Private Limited is going to set up India's largest biofuel plant in Punjab. The Durgapur Projects Limited, a government of West Bengal enterprise, has issued an engineering, procurement and construction tender for a 7 megawatt grid connected ground mounted solar project in Durgapur, West Bengal. The last date to submit bids is December 27, 2021. Bids will be opened on December 30. NTPC Renewable Energy Limited has invited bids from contractors for an EPC package along with land for the development of interstate transmission system connected solar PV projects up to 1200 megawatt capacity in Karnataka. Each project will be at least 50 megawatt in capacity and multiples of 10 megawatt. The projects under this tender can range from 50 megawatt to 600 megawatt. The scope of work includes design, engineering, manufacturing, supply, packaging, packing and forwarding, transportation, unloading, storage, installation and commissioning of grid-connected solar PV projects located near Gadag and Koppal districts in Karnataka. The successful bidder would be responsible for the project's operation and maintenance for 3 years. The last date to submit the bids is December 24, 2021. Bids will be opened on the same day. Mahanadi Coalfields will set up 50 megawatt solar power plant in Odisha at a total cost of 301.92 crore rupees, moving steadily towards its goal to achieve carbon neutrality by 2024. MCL has placed a turnkey order to set up 50 megawatt solar power plant with Chennai-based firm Hild Energy Limited, which will establish this green energy project within a timeline of 10 months. This 50 megawatt solar power project will reduce carbon emissions by 91,020 tons per annum. Let's Transport, a Bengaluru-based tech logistics company, has partnered with EVRE to provide parking and charging infrastructure for its 100,000 strong fleet across 12 cities. Under the partnership, EVRE will set up 1,000 electric vehicle charging stations across India within next 6 months, which will be utilized by Let's Transport and other EV fleet owners. Tamil Nadu-based electric charging infrastructure company Xeon Charging confirmed investment of 250 crore rupees in setting up EV charging infrastructure in the state. This investment, which is over a period of 5 years, is especially for setting up chargers in Tamil Nadu. EV chargers will be installed in 70 to 100 identified locations within next 2 years. Beyond that, over the next 5 years, EV chargers will be installed at 300 more locations across the state. Creta Electric Scooters, a Gujarat-based company, is the latest player in two-wheeler industry with an introduction of four scooters. The company has released four variations with price ranges from 60,000 to 92,000 rupees. The four models are known as Harper, E-Vespa, Glide and Harper ZX. CESL signed a letter of association with Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, to implement electric vehicle charging infrastructure across the country. Under this association, both parties will collaborate to work on technological advancements in electric vehicle charging domain by development of flagship products, standardization of technical specifications, solutions for meeting EV charging capabilities, and customized solutions for Indian EV charging ecosystem. The newly soft-launched CSR 762 by Switch Bike is the first two-wheeler EV superbike that comes as a breath of fresh air with new design, language, technology, and packaging. It offers 30 liters boot space for consumer where one can put their helmet, riding gears, cell phone chargers, and groceries. CSR 762 will give consumers a sigh of relief by offering long-lasting performance in EV segment with exciting specifications like dashing 3 kilowatt motor, 3.6 kilowatt swappable batteries with top speed of 110 kilometers per hour. The cost of bike ranges from 1.65 lakh to 1.9 lakhs with a subsidy from Government of India up to 40,000 rupees, making it most affordable bike in EV category. Additional news today. 61 thermal power plants with cumulative capacity of 70 gigawatt are running with coal stock of less than 8 days. Tangetco has written to BHEL GE Gas Turbine Services Limited to study the possibility and furnish the budgetary offer for the entire operation and maintenance of VGTPS 1 and Kuttalam stations for next 5 years, including supply of spares. Vedanta's Sesa Goa iron ore business is looking to achieve carbon net neutrality by 2050 by installing 10 megawatt solar power plant and enhancing waste heat recovery system. Thermax Limited received 830 crore rupees order from a private company to set up flue gas desulfurization systems for their 3 units of 660 megawatt capacity each in Uttar Pradesh. Price discovery at Power Exchange. National Load Dispatch Center has scheduled 163.91 million units of power for tomorrow, cleared through Indian Energy Exchange. Coming to the price discovery details. Price discovered during night 2 rupees 27 paisa per unit. Price discovered during day 2 rupees 44 paisa per unit. Price discovered during evening 3 rupees 92 paisa per unit. Price discovered round the clock 3 rupees 3 paisa per unit. Weighted average price is 3 rupees 15 paisa per unit. There is no congestion for power transfer in the network and the prices are uniform in all the regions. In green day-ahead market, 7.27 million units of volume cleared with a weighted average price of 3 rupees 32 paisa per unit. Thank you and good day.